Wait a second. Did he hold back? Yo, he had pent up resentment. Had he not hesitated, he would have saved him. But he secretly had resentment of the jealousy. Ooh! I can't keep doing it. It's just, the show gets better, but it pisses me off the more it goes on. This society sucks ass. It is not good. You steal identities. It doesn't matter if you think, oh, you know, new Isol's better than old. It's just, nothing about this society is good. If you were a villain in this world, your best bet would be to steal the identity of a hero. Go be a hero. Be a better hero than the All Might of this world. Get their identity, and then once you have all the trust value of the general public, before you could lose the trust value, you commit Armageddon. It would work. It would. Yes, is it easier said than done to steal an identity? Sure, but this damn kid did it in a month. There's so many points to this episode that just blow my mind. The whole episode, I'm waiting for this, the punchline of this to be like, obviously, Isol either pulling the trigger or popping up behind Moon, because we still don't know if Isol was the one who shot Moon or if it was, you know, it was a coincidence that he was there. Instead, no, we're gonna have to wait for that. Instead, what we got at the end of the Isol arc was the reveal that our boy could have saved him before that gun went off. Didn't see that coming at all. That was truly shocking. The fact that he froze up and the fact that they rewound and showed us all the moments of jealousy he had up to that point, the scribbled out face showing the resentment, showing the anger. Did he try to save him? Yes. But had he not had that jealousy and resentment, had he not froze up when she called out his name and it triggered everything, he would have got there in time. Maybe he still would have got shot. Maybe he would have pushed him, still would have. But it is highly possible, and what they're trying to make us believe is had he not had resentment in his heart, Buddy would still be alive. The Harry Osborn of this show would have lived. That got me. And I was like, you ain't topping that moment. And to be honest, I don't think they did. I think that was the standout moment. Last week, I took my shot. I didn't have a lot of faith in it, mind you, because we knew old Isol, fake arm, right? But I said, hey, this is a very technologically advanced world. What's to say robotic arms couldn't have human-designed skin IRL? So I was looking at the shop owner, our Uncle Pal, and I was like, hey, maybe this is old Isol. I was wrong, which I'm not surprised by, but I was right to be suspicious, it turns out, because this man was the manipulator around everything. I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. The fact that he forced that thug to go shoot him, saying, if you don't do it, your brother's gonna get got. And what does he do afterwards? He still kills him and his brother by dipping them into liquid concrete, initially killing them through suffocation immediately, and then their bodies will be lost underneath the concrete, never to be discovered. And then one of the Isols doesn't make it. And it's very much implied that our boy survived. The main reason is the build of the Isol that's standing at the end. It very much does not look like the same muscular build as the old Isol. New Isol, a lot more slimmer, a lot more like thin athletic build, and that's how we pretty much know it's him. But the fact that he doesn't take off the mask is a big indication that technically both died. The reason I say that, old Isol literally died from rubble in that attack. New Isol, he's never gonna be his identity anymore. He is Isol. Like, that is his new persona. The fact that he doesn't take off his mask and we talk with Uncle Dearest, no, it's like, that's him. Like, whoever he was as a person before is dead, and Isol is all that remains. The two Isols have blended together, and there's nothing happy about the ending of this arc. Do I think they surpassed the first arc? Surprisingly, yes, which I didn't think I was gonna say after last week or the first episode of the Isol arc. Mainly because I thought a big part of it was how fresh it was. I'm understanding what to expect from To Be Hero. You know, it's it can't shock me the same way it did. But surprisingly, no, this one actually shocked me more than Moon and everything that happened there. And so far, yeah, we've only had 2 arcs, but you know, I actually think they're getting better. Lucky Cian is next, the singer. I'm gonna make myself look foolish, but I don't think they can top it again. I think they might be able to match the quality of one of the 2 arcs, but there's no way I come up here by the end of her arc and say, oh yeah, they surpassed it again. Like, I said it last week and I've been saying it, this society sucks ass. At face value, a society powered by the support of people seems good. If there was no downside where it's like, hey, as long as people believe in you, like, your power can increase, but it never can decrease, then it would be arguably a perfect system for heroes protecting the vulnerable. Whether or not you believe Isol deserved to be replaced, this man lost everything and was given to some kid just because of a social media video. And worst of all, they turned it into a WWE stage. The fact that I'm pretty sure Isol would have won had we not manipulated the algorithm to say, if he doesn't do this attack, we're going to be disappointed. Because to be honest, had he not been forced into a corner to go on the scripted fight pattern, I think it would have been game, set, match a lot sooner. Because for a while, he was not bruised or broken at all, and it was really only when he started having to fight a certain way that he actually was getting damage. This society sucks ass. This is an amazing show. This is one of the coolest and most interesting take on a Hero Society story I've ever seen. But this society sucks ass. I don't think there'll be a single character in this show who isn't without scars, baggage, or, you know, resentment for what they could have done differently. I do think the first episode of the Isol arc is weaker than the first arc, but I gotta admit, with these last 2 episodes, like, this shit definitely clears the Moon arc. And I'm not saying the Moon arc's bad now, I'm just saying surprisingly they surpassed it. So yeah, between the realization he probably could have saved our boy, the damn uncle shop owner, and the death of technically both of them, and now just the Isol survives. What a 11 out of 10, but yeah, I'm pissed, man. This show's gonna break me by the end. Your thoughts? Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, ring that bell. We also have those full live reactions over on my Patreon. And hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. Alright, so today we got Kusho, Sebastian Price, Jewel, Akato. And we also have James. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. Y'all have a good one.